Lonnie, hello. How you doing? All right. Oops. Greg Huffman, my future ex-husband, hello. How are you? Still trying to get ready here. I didn't get up till late this evening. So, I'm still tired. Hercules, Hercules. Alrighty. So, I'm still getting things set up. So, if you'll forgive me, if anyone shows up. I'm not sure if anyone will. If they're feeling anything like I am, they're going to bed. Connie, hello. How are you tonight, hon? Oh. Alright. Still getting set up because I got up. I didn't get up till this evening, so. Alan D, hello. Hello, hello. So, hold on. I'm trying to. I gotta plug my phone in, too. Let me do that while I'm thinking of it. I think the Les is getting sick, folks. I just got done being sick. Alright. Me. My phone is. Oh, come on. My phone is plugged in. I'm gonna set it over there. So that way I don't. Oh, Les, you knew people are gonna want to show up. I don't know. I don't know. Oh no, got that funky feeling in the back of your throat? No, I got the feeling called Nina was getting the sniffles and passed it on to Gamma. That's what I got. Okay. Kathy Rebuilds, hello. Alrighty. Okay. Alrighty. I think I'm pretty much set up. Oh, I will. I'll feel better. It's just the sniffles. So, had me good din though. I mean, some pork chops and mashed potatoes, corn, and peas. And I eat the mashed potatoes, corn, and peas. I love Game of Thrones with Les as the winner. Yeah. Yeah, if you look at it really closely, if I blow it, I can see the blood and everything. Nicole A, hello. Bish, hello. Denise Lynn, hello. Okay, folks, I'm getting ready to play my intro. So, for Murder Mystery Night. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I can't wait. Chris is working, so I hadn't looked at my OBS yet. I think I screwed it up. I wanted to look at it before I do anything. Plus, I don't know how to do it to make it just slide in there. So, alrighty, y'all. Get ready to play my intro. Turn the lights down. Turn the music up. Here we go. righty. Alrighty, folks. It is Murder Mystery Monday on the Les. Welcome, my loungers. Welcome to the Lez's Lounge. That was great, creepy doll heads. Yeah. Bitch, like I'm scared, really. Les didn't like my language. What? When you said hello, whores? It's okay. I'm serious. Oh yeah, you like that? Thank you, thank you. I can't wait to Chris look at my OBS. I'm finally figuring that out. Trying to anyway. I actually made a couple of ASMRs on it. He's got to show me how now to format it. No Bam tonight? I don't know if she's even up. I'll be honest with you. I don't know. I never know when she's going to be here. I really don't. She ain't been here in months, and she shows up, and she'll probably be gone for a couple more months. I don't know. I have no idea. That when she showed up, I don't think it's been, I think like 3 months since we talked or something like that. So I have no idea. I was hoping Bashel would show up. She wrote me and asked me what we were covering tonight, and I told her. And I hope you like it. We got 3 cases we're going over. One of them is actually an older case, but with an update. That woman should never win on Dr. Phil, or else, hey. But let me see. See if Bashel even read my response, because I wrote her hours ago. Hours. It was hours. I don't think she's seen any of them. Hold on. Nope, she hadn't seen any of them. I was asleep when she wrote me. Oh. Eeps. Am I frozen? Bashful has disappeared. Oh no, I was hoping she'd be in here. I really am. We're going to cover 3 cases tonight, y'all. We're going to cover the Amber Geiger. That's in the news. We're going to cover Nancy Brophy. Wow. That's in the news and late. They're not hard, but I mean, you know. I hope Asheville comes too. I would love it. And we're going to cover the Sam Hare and Julie Kubiyashi case. We got a little update with that, just a small update. So, yeah, I hope y'all can find Bashful. I hope y'all can find her. I'm gonna wait a few for people to come in, as usual. Probably do that intro again when we actually get into it. I love the intros. I had to do a video just on intros. Todd B, hello. How are you? How's everybody day? How has everybody's day been? Jeez. Shauna Mails, hello. How you doing, Shauna? Hello, my internet wifey. Girl, when are we going to get our own place together? Windy and rainy? Is that from the hurricane or is that just the weather? Ours was nice today. I was supposed to mow my lawn. Fuck it. I was asleep. Would you care for some Grey Poupon? Remember those commercials back in the day, Grey Poupon? They'd be like limos up to cars, handing out some Grey Poupon. And of course, my sister had to have 44 jars of it in the fridge. My poor mom. I'm doing good, hon. How are you? Let's do it, baby. Should I move there, or do you want to come to Massachusetts? Oh, I ain't moving from here. Not unless I can take my grandkids with me. I love my grannies. Grandkids. Hurricane, it didn't get here. I'm in Savannah, Georgia. Yeah, I'm here now. It's supposed to rain tomorrow. It's okay if you make your own vinaigrette. Jenny Busa, hello. Hey, Les. So guess what? Me and my mom, it's almost in the missing 411 list of missing people when we went South Dakota at Devil's Gulch. Oh, my God. What happened? You know, my sister went through this phase where everything had to have Grey Poupon on it. My sister's weird. And my mom, poor mom, every week she'd be buying Grey Poupon. And I was like, Mom, do you realize you have like 4 jars in the cupboard? She's like, no. I was like, yeah, and there's only half one in the fridge. Pita was in those Grey Poupon commercials. Who knows? May have been. Who knows? My sister always got away with murder. My sister's the type of person who... Vintage Gal, hello. Welcome to the lounge. My friendly loungers. I'm going to start calling you all my loungers. I don't think you want to be called lot lizards, but loungers, yes. What was I going to say? I forget, y'all. Oh yeah, my poor mom. My sister is the type person where, all right, we'll have like a bag of Doritos in the cupboard, right? My mom had one cupboard, and in one drawer of the cupboard is where she would keep the cereal and the snacks. My sister would eat all but like 4 cookies of the bag, okay? And she would eat them like in like 4 or 5 days, right? And leave 4 cookies. So I'd go in there and I eat the last 4 cookies. And my mom would be like, who ate all the Oreos? And she would be like, Les. I had 4. I'm like, what the hell? Lusty McButt. I love that name. I'm sorry. Les, what's your favorite conspiracy theory that you really, really believe? I want to get you on a YouTube show. You are fab. Oh my God, my favorite conspiracy. I don't know if I actually have a favorite conspiracy. I know that there are people who take a little kernel of knowledge about conspiracies and just run with it. And I'm like, but I don't actually have a favorite conspiracy. I like them all because they're conspiracies, you know. Whether I believe them all or not, no. I don't know if I believe them all. But I think the fact that the government still tries to denounce the existence of UFO craft, I think that's the funniest, really, out of them all. But I don't necessarily have a favorite one. There was no, Jenny said there was no sound on the trail. It was really windy when we went there, and there was no wind on the trail. My mom asked me if I see or hear any birds, and I said no, and it felt like something was watching us. Ooh. Finnish gals, clapping in love, Connie. Bish says, Les, would you ever want to talk about MK Ultra? I already did. I can go over it again. but I already did. I got my notes right there. But I can go over again. That's creepy. Yeah, it is. Classic conspiracy here, but do you think 2 shooters for JFK? Yeah, that's a conspiracy thing with that. I do not believe Harvey Oswald could do that. I do not think it was him. And where the bullet came from, I don't think it was somebody on the grassy knoll. But you never know. You never know. You never know. But I do not think it was Lee Harvey Oswald at all. Wow, Jenny. And I looked at my pics I took there. The pictures I took, and there was someone sitting in front of the waterfall, and there were faces in the waterfall too. Ooh. I don't think he acted alone, but I don't think he was a shooter either. Oh, I must have missed it. I'm fascinated by it because of how it happened. How it happens, it's a psychologically sound theory. We can cover it again. I do not mind at all. I do not mind at all. A lot of stuff I'm going to be going over again because not I want to make sure everybody hears it. I want them to hear the basics, and then to where people can start wrapping their head around things and then build on it. But Lee Harvey Oswald did train with a gun day after day for years. Yeah, but we have pros that did the same thing and they couldn't do it. One barely was able to do it. Barely. But yeah, I know he did train with it, but I don't believe he was the actual shooter. Well, I can cross that off my list. I'm never going there, Jenny. Yeah. Do you think it was George Bush Sr., the second shooter, I mean? No. No. I do not. But that's for another night. Tonight's Murder Mystery Monday. And I don't know where any of my mods are. I don't know where my link lady is. I think I've just been abandoned. He shot a bolt action as fast as I could. Shoot an automatic. I don't know about that. But you never know. But I don't think he was the shooter. I've never heard that about Bush Sr. Yeah, that was out a while ago, and I about laughed when I heard that one. But Michelle Reese, hello. Intense, hello. No, my gorgeous lollipop. Gee. Do you believe that when George Bush Sr. was in the CIA, he facilitated the importation of drugs? I think they all do. Are you kidding? They're getting paid good. Where is Rennie? Art Deco? I don't know. I think I've been abandoned. I don't know. I don't know. I know if Rennie could be here, she would. Art, I don't know if he's at work or not. Decon, hello. It was good to see you, your little chippery face. Got me some Taco Bell tonight. I had pork chops tonight. And I'm getting ready to go have my snack here in a little bit. Yes, says Bish. What murder are we covering tonight? Well, Bish, I might have to make you a mod. We are covering the Amber Geiger, Nancy Brophy, and the Sam Hare and Julie Kobayashi murders. Deacon's like, road trip? Nah, I already had pork chops, and we'll get my stacks in the freezer. There's my Art Deco. Oh, man. He's getting ready for work. He's listening. Can't chat. Can't see chat. Oh man, Art, I miss you so much. Come on. Just I believe in that sort of thing, so I would stay clear. Ooh, I don't know these. Well, the Amber Geiger is in the news. Nancy Brophy was in the news, and same with the other murders. But yeah. Emma wanted to go off the trail, and I told her I will leave you here. We are not going off trail. Exactly. Greg Huffman said, Les, tell Art I miss him. I miss Art too. Anna Grissom, hello. Lusty McButt, mods are overrated. If Les wants someone blocked, she can do it. You don't understand, Lusty. When I'm talking, I don't read chat. Only reason I'm reading chat right now is because I'm talking with the chat and trying to interact. But when I actually go into a story and stuff, or if I'm talking to a guest, I don't read chat at all. Not at all. So, are they connected? No. These are three totally different things. Three totally different. Intense mod me. Why is Art working overnight? Is he an escort? No. He used to work overnight the way it was before he went into rehab. So, he's just working there again. We need to pay Art Deco to be here instead. Well, why don't you pay me to be here instead? Shauna Mills, I work overnight. I used to work overnight. I've done them all. I hate first shift, morning shift, whatever shift you want to call it. I hate it. I hate it with a passion. I love second shift because I like to play at night. It's my favorite shift to work. You don't get much shit done in the way of, paying bills and stuff that way. You have to really make time for that, but still, I made it work. It worked. It worked for me. But I do like working second shift the best if I was to work. Now I just work whenever. And sometimes that's a good thing, sometimes that's a bad thing, because I can really procrastinate on that. I don't mind it. I get to listen to Les. Oh, Shauna. You're a sweetheart. If someone pays for no ads on YouTube, do you get a cut? No. Nope. Denise Lynn, I am not a morning person. You know what? Neither am I. That's probably the only time of the day I'm in the best moods. When I worked at the hospital overnight, it was insane. Not here. It's a boring town. In Columbus, I would love it. There's so much more shit in Columbus that goes on. Oh my God. Hey, sweetheart. Stopping in before bed. Hey, Ange, how you doing? Hello. Les, ever heard of Sandy Island? Yes, I have heard of it. Yes. And I am doing one. I think Bish mentioned it. I'm going to be doing one about some island. My secretary isn't here. To remind me, I forget what it's called. Wonder who gets money. I thought you guys did because we are not watching commercials. No. You pay or have the app to stop the commercials. We don't get anything. Mind blower, huh? A whole island got gone. Cool. Yeah. George's Island, the Lady in Black. Exactly. The Lady in Black. I'm doing that one too. Ange is doing okay. It's been a long time for Ange to be in here. But not forgotten. Yes. So. But yeah. Good. I'm glad, Ange. And when we came back home, we stopped at my dad's and we were trying to think to his neighbor. Out of nowhere, 10 or more dragonflies were swarming around the truck. Wow. That sucks. Hoping someone got money. Yeah, you too. Do a stream about Sentinel Island. So, oh yeah, I need to do a stream about Sentinel Island. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I got a few announcements. Cheryl Delady, hello. I love that name, Lusty McButt. I can't help it. I do. I just can't help it. Have you been grieving for my mom and just not feeling it all? I understand. I understand. It's where YouTube says in the sign up that you get money. No, you don't. Nope. Off of YouTube Red, we do. But if you pay for the apps and stuff, or if you have an app that, no, we don't get nothing. Excited about your stream? Well, thank you. The only thing we get money from is YouTube Red, but we do not get money if you have the apps that takes away the ads, because there's no ads to watch. You were thinking, yeah, of YouTube Red, we do, yeah. But not of the apps that take away commercials, because there's nothing there to present. So, well. I do have a few announcements. I am taking Monday through Friday off again this week. I could not take away the weekends. I can't take away the weekends. They're fun to do. And well, it used to be YouTube Red. It said, yeah, YouTube Red. We make money off of. Yeah, it's split between everybody. So, but the regular apps and stuff like that. I am going to have Bible study on Wednesday. The one Wednesday was my birthday, and the next Wednesday, I was supposed to go out for my birthday. I was supposed to go to the arcades. I was supposed to go to Columbus. I was asleep. I ain't gonna lie. I was asleep. So Thursday, I ended up going to an arcade outside of Columbus. I didn't go into Middle Columbus like I wanted to, but I am going there. So, and I got to put that together. Yeah, I went to the arcade. It was just the next day because I could not wake up Wednesday. I could not, and I could not wake up today. It was about I don't know, 8:30 or something later. After that, it was at least 8:30 today. Like old school arcade. It was it's really gone downhill, the one I went to, because I used to love going there. So I'm going to go there one more time and turn in all my tickets, but no. Les used to go fishing all the time, but I always went with my best friend Michelle, and since she died, I haven't really done any fishing. Trina Barber, hello. I'll be in Columbus from Tuesday to Thursday. You should come have lunch with me. I could most definitely try. Let's see. All right, let me see something here. That ain't it. That ain't it. That's it. I don't know. I can't do it like that. All righty. The hubs and system will be at work, so I'll be free. If I can get the car, I will. If I can get the car, I will. That's my only problem with this shit, is the transportation thing. Dead serious. Okay. I went in a stream tonight. trying to defend Katie, and let me just say this. I am so grateful for this stream. We are a happy little supportive community. I'm hoping so, and I hope it grows bigger. Like I said, I'm taking Monday through Friday off again this week, and then of course I'll be here next weekend, Saturday and Sunday, and then the week after, Lord knows, I will be showing up between 7 and 9, and I will not have a set day. Will not have a set day. So I will be showing up between 7 and 9, about 3 days during the week, and some nights I'll be alone, some nights I'll have guests, some nights it's a free for all. I won't know until I go live between 7 and 9 of what I'm going to do. I have no idea. There's no set day for this, set day for that, set day for this. But I appreciate it. I really do. I hope you all join me 7 to 9 during the weekdays. Well, if I can find my way to you, we could do lunch up there. It's easy to get to my house. I'm dozing off. You are my ASMR. I'm sorry. My second channel does do ASMR. That's strictly ASMR. Will there be Jello wrestling? I can get a video of my cousin doing Jello wrestling. My cousin Lacey kicks ass. I'm telling you, she is a badass bitch. She's oh god. Well, let me try that again. If I can find my way to where you are, we could do lunch there. Benji Gal says, nice. I get off work at 7. I'm 7 Eastern time, so 7 to 9 be better for me. Yep, I'm going to be 7 to 9. I'm cutting it to 2 hours. Some nights I'll have special guests, and some nights I won't. Some nights be a free-for-all. Some nights aren't. It's going to be a hodgepodge. Y'all are my only friends lately, so grateful for you and everyone here. Well, thank you, Cindy Lopez. Hello. I really appreciate that. That is very sweet. Spread the word, y'all. Spread the word. Intense. Damn again. What's wrong, Intense? Then message me if you ever want to talk. Don't do that, Cindy, because I did, Bish, and she ain't talked to me yet. Just Jenny Lee. Been a long time. Hello. Jenny Lee. Did you have another name? Why? Oh, crap. I can catch up, though. I'm Central Time. You're just an hour behind me, hon. Wait. No. It's 12:43 now here. Where are you? Yeah, it was Jenny Lee 80. That's what I thought. Okay. I knew that wasn't the exact one. All righty. All righty. Well, welcome back, Just Jenny Lee. Bish says, I'm freaking shy and I don't know when you're awake. Really? You're not that damn shy. Intense says, I'm not on during that time. I'm so sorry. Trisha, hey Liz. Hope you're doing good. I'll be listening. Trisha Freak Show, hello. Yes. You're only an hour behind me, Vintage. I was going to do 8 to 10, but other people are on during that time, and I don't want to, I'm in Washington State, my kid. Would be funny to mess my name up. Oh, my God. Let's see. Wow, just did a taste test of all 4 Taco Bell's sauces. Mild yuck. I like the mild. I don't want anything super. I'm Mountain Time, so it's early for me. Says Cindy. Vintage says, wow, CSI, that's funny. Diablo, not bad. If I call and you're sleeping, will it wake you or will your phone be off? I don't want to wake you. Trust me, if I'm asleep, nothing wakes me. Nothing wakes me once I'm asleep. If I now if I'm starting to wake up, I'll answer the phone. But if I'm asleep, nothing wakes me up. I have, let's put it this way. When my cousin was here with her husband and um, her 5 kids, and I had my granddaughter, and Cameron lived here, and I fell asleep. I slept in the recliner in the living room. I didn't even know they were awake. All that noise, I had no freaking idea. None. None. I fell asleep in the kitchen and I at the table. Like I said, I couldn't stay awake for shit. And I fell asleep, and little mom was running back and forth, I guess, and dishes clanging everywhere and stuff. I had no idea. I'm surprised I didn't follow the chair like I did that one day. So if I'm asleep, nothing wakes me up. But if I'm starting to wake up, I'll answer. Lisa does it to me all the time. Were you asleep? No, not really. What's up? PM. 7 to 9 p.m. I'm not doing 7, 9 in the morning, dude. I'm trying to get normal sleep, normal hours, but 7 to 9 p.m. 7 to 9 p.m. But Lisa's a little mean woman, I know. Oh, I can't wait till I do. Oh my God, the videos I'm going to be doing with my news desk is going to be outrageous. Because we changed the banner on the bottom of it, so the stock prices are constantly going across. You know, just like on regular, how they have on MSNBC or whatever those programs. And then the time and temperature is accurate even now, even as we speak. It's accurate. And then I can have some pre-made things that go across, and I can write them in as I want during the video. And but one of the things I'm going to have on there said Lisa's a big meanie. Rosie Leon scares the shit out of me, and I'm gonna Dar hurts me with her whips and chains. So, but yeah, what was I going to say? Oh yeah, so I am going to take Monday through Friday off next week. Joe got laid. Joe's always getting laid, going across. Joe, don't wake up or don't move for less than 9 inches. Katie's going off on someone again. Check her out. I'm serious. I grew some Trinidad scorpion peppers once, and oh my God, I couldn't even see after that. So hot that just smelling them made my eyes burn. Oh my God. Cindy Lopez. Oh, Les, I've been watching your cooking videos. Love them. I'm going to be doing more of that too. I unexpectedly and suddenly lost the love of my life. I am so sorry. He died in his sleep. I'm homebound by choice. Don't want to play with others. I understand, Cynthia. And my deepest condolences, sweetheart. I am so sorry about that. Nemesis Dawn. Sticks and stones may break my bones, but whips and chains excite me. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Bish said, me too, Nemesis Dawn. So, okay. Let's get ready to get into tonight's topic. I don't know where it is. I need to send there's some scorpion peppers for a cooking vid. I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't need anything hot and spicy like that. No. Shit, I can't use my right arm. Don't mod me. I think I'm out. I'll listen. Oh, really, Bish? Oh, man. Oh, that sucks. Uh. Okay, y'all. We're gonna play the intro again, and then we're gonna get right into it in a minute. We are gonna get right into it. So play the intro, then we're gonna start. And Art, I hope he's hope he's having fun getting dressed. And hope he has a nice quiet night at work. Here we go, everybody. Turn down your lights and turn up your volumes. Alrighty. Here we go. Bye. Ooh, I'm scared. Oh. Hazel-eyed Vixen, hello. Pro Bubbles, hello. Okay. Here we go. First case we're getting into is in the news. Is totally in the news. Oops. It is the Amber Geiger case. And what it is, I don't know if y'all have heard, but it's about, thank you, Cindy. Alrighty. Get over here. Get some lights up in this joint. Okay, in Dallas, Texas, on September 6th, Unit 1478, Botham Shem John, an accountant, was getting ready to watch a football game, according to a text he sent to his sister. He lived on the 4th floor of an apartment building. On the same day, Unit 1378, because this is 1478 on the 4th floor. On 1378, this is crazy. Just got on bond today. Yeah. No, it's PM. It's PM. On the 3rd floor lived Amber Geiger, a police officer. Botham Jean is an accountant. So, she accidentally went to the 4th floor to 1478 and said that, Botham's door had a big, huge red semicircle welcome mat in front on a concrete floor. Amber's home didn't have one. Amber Geiger came home after a 14-hour shift, entered Botham's apartment, and shot a revolver 2 times, killing Botham. He was shot. She shot twice, and one of the bullets hit him in the torso. Those are the facts as we know them. She said she mistakenly entered the wrong apartment and believing Botham was an intruder because the door was slightly ajar, and when she put her key card in, computerized thing, it opened all the way. My thing is, if it was already slightly ajar, why would you put your key card in if it was already slightly ajar? Station Ace, hello. And Chris is having chicken shrimp tacos. Ew. The door was slightly ajar. She decided to put her computerized key in, and it opened all the way. It was already ajar. Why would you do that? Well, anyway, she shot him twice. Then she realized she was in the wrong apartment after she turned the lights on. Botham's family said neither one knew each other. Right. Why need a key card? Yeah, if your door is slightly ajar and you're a cop, you put everything down, you know. They must have had the same decorator too. Yeah. Amber said the door was slightly ajar, wide open when she inserted the key. She went in. The apartment was dark, and this is what she said. The apartment was dark. She saw a silhouette of someone, and then shot after her commands were ignored. She never really. I haven't seen what command she actually gave, but to him. Neighbors, however, heard someone banging on the door and someone yelling, "Let me in and open up," before the gunshots. Then after a man's voice they heard a man's voice saying, "Oh my God, why did you do that?" People are puzzled by the neighbors' accounts because Amber is single and lived alone. And why bang on the door if she said it was why bang on the door if she said it was open? Really? Amber was involved in a shooting the year before when a man grabbed her taser and she shot him in the torso. He survived. She did park on the 4th floor. Her apartment was on the 3rd floor, which is where maybe the mistake started. She did park on the 4th floor instead of the 3rd. Nobody knows why. After a 14-hour shift of being a cop, I mean, you're exhausted. I ain't gonna lie. Y'all are exhausted after an 8-hour shift. Can you imagine working 12, 14 hours? Yeah, and it's not easy being a cop. I do have partiality towards cops because, they're cops, but there are a lot of dirty cops out there. My uncle's one. I ain't gonna lie. Now, I wish Bash would be on here, or Bam or somebody would be on panel with me. Art, that kind of thing. But anywho, these are my thoughts. Why put your computerized key into a door that's already ajar? Slightly or not? Why would you do that? It's already slightly open. Why would you do that? Your mind has to be exhausted. Exactly. His door was ajar. Why? That's just it. I don't think it was. Because what she says doesn't jive. She's a cop. If her door is ajar, I will come on after you give the information and then we can talk about it. I already did give the information. I'm talking about it now. But if you don't want to come on, that's fine. I don't want to force you. And Bachelor Dame, hello. All right, I'll send you the link. Hold on. And there's another thing. I wrote you back on Twitter, by the way, Bashful, when I got up. There are room numbers on the door. That was a floor mat there that she noticed wasn't hers. Exactly. Police are trained to remember details. Something smells rotten understory. Exactly. In no sense, though, you don't put your key into a door that's already ajar. No, I would call for backup and say, hey, S. Ash, hello. What the fuck, Les? Just saying hi every month or two. Well, hello. What the fuck, S. Ash? There you go. So, let's say people are puzzled by the neighbors' accounts. You know, the neighbors are sitting there they're listening, okay? They ain't got no stake in this game. They're hearing this shit. I ain't the sharpest tool in the shed system, but this makes no sense to me. Exactly. A cop would know better. Exactly. You know, a cop is really never off duty, just like a nurse is really never off duty, you know. Things like that. So anyway, that was something odd. Secondly, his sister reported that Botham was like her. He didn't like the dark. When a story doesn't make sense, it isn't true. Exactly. Some doesn't make sense. It's usually not true. But then again, there are strange things that happen in life. I ain't gonna lie. And even I'm puzzled. But well, anyway, his sister, Botham's sister, said that he was like her. He didn't like the dark. And he was watching a football game. According to the text, he was getting ready to watch the football game. He texted his sister several times. He told her. And that he didn't like the dark. And she said, I don't believe, first of all, he would leave his door ajar. He wasn't expecting anyone. He was wanting to watch football. She actually said the name of the game, but I can't remember what it is. Would not have his door ajar. It would be locked like everyone else's. It's computerized. And that there would be lights on. He did not like the dark. Did not like the dark. And so the neighbors, when they heard yelling, you know, let me in, open up. You know, like somebody said, he had a big red, half semicircle doormat in front of his door to set himself apart from the others. That's why his mom said he did that, because he set himself apart. And so she would notice there was a doormat, and of course, the number is 1478 on the door. But hey, so the neighbors ain't got no stake in this game. They have none. And then when they heard a man's voice say, "Oh my God, why'd you do that?" Somebody was trying to say that was Botham's voice, because she lived alone. She lived in a different apartment. She lived alone. And she wasn't dating anyone. And I'm sitting there thinking, really? Like, she can't bring some guy over? Really? Roberta Simons, hello. And they're saying, well, that's Botham's. But I'm sitting there thinking, what if that was some guy she brought? Oh, my God, why'd you do that? Why would some, man sit there? And he ended up dying at the hospital. But you know, why couldn't it have been a guy that she came home with and he took off, you know? What are we talking about tonight? We're talking about 3 different ones. Right now we're doing the Amber Geiger. The Amber Geiger one. People are puzzled by the neighbor's accounts because Amber is a single woman and lived alone. And why bang on door if she said it was open? Really, people can't figure that one out? It wasn't fuck open. He probably exchanged nasty words with her at some time, or gave her a look, so she murdered him. Superiority complex. It's a thing. Yeah, it is a thing. But people can't figure that out. They're puzzled by the neighbor's accounts because she said she lived alone and she wasn't seeing anyone, and she said the door's ajar. I mean, so why would they say all this stuff? Maybe because the door wasn't ajar. Maybe she brought a guy home with her. Maybe she thought she had a boyfriend go to her house already and was trying to get in. Or you never know. It doesn't matter if she lived alone or not. Point is, she's a cop. I know you said, I'm sorry, but how many shots hit him? One. She shot twice, and one got him in the torso. And that was the one that killed him. Which the year before, she was involved in a shooting where a man took her taser and she turned around and shot him in the torso, but he lived. So, Bashful, it's nice you to show up, huh?
Hello. Hello, everyone in chat.
Hello.
Can you hear me okay?
Yeah.
Okay, I don't have my headphones on, so.
Yeah, I hear you just fine, huh? Genevieve says, it's not her apartment in the first place. Why would her key card be able to unlock the door? That is kind of weird for me. I know. Nothing makes sense in this thing. Nothing does. Like crazy nurses in nursing homes that think they're God with the power of death and life. Life and death, yes. Nothing makes sense.
Did you see the video of her on the catwalk area right in front of the apartments, like pacing back and forth and talking on the phone?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Well, that was supposed to have happened before she went into the apartment.
Oh, really?
The people that recorded it, which I don't understand why they would have recorded it, just a cop up there pacing like that, but that's what the people that had the video said it happened before it. So if they were that close, they would have heard the shots and everything went on like that. I mean,
so it happened before he came home?
That's what they're saying, but it looks more like to me like it happened after like she stepped out and she was calling 911 or whatever.
Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. Eric,
that's what makes me a little bit. That's what makes me question the witnesses a little bit.
Yeah.
Getting conflicting stories a little bit, and people hate officers right now.
Yeah.
They want to condemn them for every little thing. I'm not saying there's not bad officers out there, but not every police officer is a bad officer.
Yeah. But how many floors were there? She can count to 3 or 4. No? Yeah? Well, apparently she parked on the 4th floor. So apparently you can park on the floor that you live. And she parked on the 4th floor. Nobody understands why, but she did. She may have genuinely been that tired after 14-hour shift as a cop, And Genevieve did bring up a good point. If the door was ajar, why would you put your key into it to open it? But not only that, if it was closed, how could her key work in his door?
Right.
So right there is conflicting, but yet the family said he would never leave that door open. Well, maybe he really was expecting company. You never know. But I still wouldn't leave my door open. I don't give a shit.
Is there a possibility that he could have been leaving even and went back in the house to get something, and that's why all the lights were off and the door was open? Like maybe he started to go out and didn't get it shut all the way, went back in the house to get something else, That's why the lights were all off.
Well, he texted his sister and said that he was going to watch the football game.
Right, but he could have had to go to the store to get a beer or something,
No, you never know.
Snacks or,
Yeah. I wonder if his apartment was right above hers. Yes, being the same amount of floors down the hall. Yes, he was in 1478. She was in 1378. And they were all the same. All the same.
Except for the welcome mat.
Except for that welcome mat.
Yeah.
That was different. So who truly knows? And just because she was single and lived by herself doesn't mean she couldn't bring a man over. And that's probably the man's voice they heard. But then again, who knows? Maybe just got a pizza delivered. Yeah. Well, if that's the case and he was home, he didn't like the dark.
Yeah, he wouldn't have been leaving the lights all off.
And when he comes home, he's going to want light on.
Oh, yeah.
He would have left the light on, even if he was leaving. Travis Bowman, hello. So sad that someone died for no good reason. Exactly. He was just an accountant from, he was originally from St. Lucia. That was where his family's from, And they're like, he was just doing his thing. But
yeah.
see, trigger happy. Yeah, but if you're a cop, I don't know about y'all, but if I was a cop and I came home and my door is open, I would call for backup and do my thing, But first thing I would do is I would call for backup. She had her gear on, supposedly. They said she supposedly was carrying, she had her stuff on, and she was carrying her bag and her vest. Sorry, just got here. What we talk about right now? We're talking about Amber Geiger, the cop who shot her neighbor by accident.
In the video, she's definitely dressed in her uniform. She still has everything's on. Her police belt's still on. It's all still there. So
now, Alan Dent says, "What if he had the game on too loud and she went upstairs to tell him to turn it down?" Apparently, she had her bag and her bulletproof vest with her. She was coming home from work. Zorg, hello. Deacon said, "My backups are Mr. Smith and Mr. West." Oh my! But I certainly would definitely call for backup so they can be on their way while I did my thing. You
think that with her police training too, that she would have, one of the very first things they teach them is to stop and assess the situation. So like when the door is cracked, it seems like she would have stopped and, got a good look at what was going on around her and evaluated things before she ever stepped foot in that house.
Yeah, because why didn't she look at the red floor mat that was on concrete?
Right.
Why didn't you look at the number 1478 on the door?
Right.
The doormat, says Cindy, parking on the 4th floor and going to the 3rd floor. George R. She didn't go to the 3rd floor. That's where her apartment is. She stayed on the 4th floor, but didn't realize that something's amiss and didn't prepare herself for an intruder, and her key shouldn't work. What? Yeah, her key shouldn't have worked in that door if it worked at all. You know what I mean? Or if either way, if the door was ajar, yeah, you're right. She should have prepared herself for what was there. Call for backup, prepare. She should have, like Bashful said, assess the situation. Look around. But if the door was not ajar and shut, and she's the one saying that she put her thing in, why would you put it in if the door was ajar? So apparently it was shut, but why would it work? So either way, there's something fucked up right there.
Well, my other question is,
hello.
They mentioned that she just came off a 14-hour shift.
Yeah.
They don't say what her shift before that 14 hours consisted of or how many hours in between. And I know I've worked 2 14s back to back like that and got very little sleep and been in la land, going home.
Exactly.
Like, almost wrecked my car because I was so just exhausted that it was hard to focus.
Exactly. Lucky Stars, hello. And says, "Hi, everyone. Hi, beautiful Liz. I'm always here. More of a lurker, always listening. Love you all." Well, thank you for speaking and thank you for lurking. I appreciate it, Lucky Stars. Trisha Freak Show says, "Paid kill." But, he was an accountant. He stuck to himself. What the hell?
Why? You never know, though. Like, There's some really weird things going on out there in the world.
Yeah, Trisha
Maybe
says
she
she
knows
must feel
nobody
so
he
horrible.
knows.
Yeah, and if it really was an accident, Trisha's right. She must feel absolutely horrible.
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
You know, it's just weird. I think it was personally, I think it was just like you said, with the working and stuff like we really don't know. We're not going to know yet, and that I really think it was one of those things that you work so hard, your mind is frazzled. She really wasn't thinking. She's off work. She just wants to go home and go to sleep or whatever. I would, or at least relax. And boom, an accident happened. Did you guys see the article that scientists found or discovered another dimension other than ours? Yeah, I saw that, but that's for Saturday nights. But thank you for the info. But an accountant for who, possibly? I forget what firm they said he worked for. Being tired, she was Pearl Bubbles. Hello, being tired. She was on autopilot. And if it was her apartment, then why would she have to bang on the door and yell, "Let me in"? That is another question too. Yeah, that's what the neighbors said they heard. Open up, let me in.
But did they really?
Yeah. Yeah. But I really do think it was. I don't think it was a hate killing at all. I think it was just a matter of dumbass circumstances that, honestly and truthfully, she's going to be held to stricter. How do I put? It's like if you go into court, like if you go into the small claims court, you're not an attorney, so you're not held to a stricter knowledge than if you were an attorney. You know what I mean?
Right.
So, but she's cop. She's trained to notice the stuff. I can see it if like me or Bashful or somebody who had worked a 14, 16-hour shift come home exhausted and making a mistake. But she's a cop.
Mm-hmm.
You never stop being a cop.
I think if she was really banging on the door, though, even if he had the door open where she could come in, first of all, she wouldn't be banging on it if it was in that situation.
Mm-hmm.
And if he was coming towards the door, he would have gotten shot closer to the door than what he was. It looks more like he was back in the back room, heard someone come in the door, and then started coming out. Not that he heard someone banging.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what makes me, again, suspicious about whether or not they actually heard banging because of where he was shot in the apartment.
Yeah. There are so many questions with this.
Yeah.
But of course, I'm going to keep up to date with it. What's with most of the stuff I'm going to be doing. I don't know where my secretary's at, but hey, maybe a secret stalker situation. They didn't even know each other. Maybe she's been stalking him the whole time. Yeah, they didn't know each other. That's just it, though. They didn't know each other. So,
Did they say whether he had a girlfriend or not? I know he wasn't married.
Personally, between you and I got the feeling he wouldn't have a wife. You know what I mean? But that's just me. He could be straight. I don't know.
Oh, okay. Well,
I don't know. He was 26. Amber's 30.
I mean, there is a possibility of a secret relationship between the two of them because of another woman involved in it, and
Never
she
know.
felt like she was getting lied to, and she just decided to off him. But
I honestly don't think it was a purposeful. Dar's here. Oh my God.
Hello, Dar.
Yay, she still got her internet. All right. So yeah, I honestly really think it's just a fucked up situation, and we're just gonna have to wait. Lucky Star says, sorry, got here late. What's the names of the victims so I can catch up? Amber Geiger is a 30-year-old cop, and I think it was Dallas, Texas. And she shot, his name is Botham, Botham, Shem, Shem, Jean, Jean. He was an accountant. It happened September 6th. Do you think we will find true motive? I think so. If there is one.
Right.
A motive can also, murder can have no motive. It could truly be an accident. But the point is, she's going to be held to a higher standard.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, you're welcome, Lucky. Yeah. Not for much longer, I don't think. Well, Dar, let's cross our fingers. Then he says, she says that they didn't know each other, but it seems potentially she lies. Yeah, and the family said that he never mentioned her. Never, ever. So, and even the family concurs with that. The family's not out for hate or nothing. They just want to know why. That's it. They have no hate towards her. They honestly, the family's reaction is amazing, really. They just want to know why and have her fess up. They don't hate her, and they're not. They understand it could very well have been an accident, and they understand that 100%. They just want her to fess up. PJ, hello. PJ says, the more I hear on this case, the more confused I get. I know the feeling, because it's just so much swirling around it. We don't know. We only know her account, but her account is crazy. I mean, it's jumbled. You know what I mean, Bashful?
Mm-hmm. It definitely is.
It's jumbled, and some things just don't make sense. And like somebody said earlier, if it doesn't, it's usually a lie. So, but we'll keep up with this, y'all, and see what happens. You know, anything can happen within the next few months. You don't know. We might find out a one-armed bandit did it. You never know.
Yeah.
So, who knows? But it raises a lot more questions. Everything about it. If I was her, I'd just shut up.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
I would have shut up right from the beginning. No comment. No comment. No comment. Even I know that. So you get an attorney? No comment. None.
You can't do that, though, when you're a police officer.
You can, too, because even police officers have their own attorneys. And
I know legally you can do it, but in order to get
legally, you're supposed to shut up. Honestly.
Have you ever seen them interrogate a police officer, though?
Huh?
Have you ever, witnessed them interrogating a police officer?
Only once, but they're supposed to shut up.
I know, but they don't. They really give them a hard way to go when they don't talk. Like, the cops aren't nice to them anymore when they start doing that.
Oh,
because they feel like they're,
The cops aren't, but even the cops, though, they're supposed to shut up. You know, you got your CBS News said she left the scene of the crime and turned herself in after a few days, right? I never got that. I know he died at the hospital. They knew where she was.
No, I think she called and reported it.
Yeah. So, I don't know. But I do know this. Let's keep up. Let's just watch for updates. Let's watch for updates on that.
That's sad, Jenny.
Yeah, it is.
I hate when officers get killed.
Same here, because there are good officers who are true to their calling. You know?
Yeah, and that's the job that very few are willing to do, and it's an important job.
Yeah, I ain't got the guts to do it.
Yeah, me neither. And I wouldn't want anyone that I was related to be in that field because of the dangers and just the stress it puts on these men and women.
Yeah, my uncle was a cop. He's also the county sharpshooter too.
Oh yeah.
He was an excellent marksman. Yeah, he's got all his certificates and awards for it and everything. But he was also a dirty cop.
Oh, I'm not, like I said, I'm not going to say there's not dirty cops out there. Like, my grandfather's best friend was a dirty sheriff. Like,
yeah,
straight up.
But even though he was in my family and everything, I never let deter me about the goodness of some cops, because there are some cops, like here. There's now where I live in Heath, the cops here, they always say the NERC cops because they're sister cities. Nadine Stats, hello. There's no way she should have left the scene of this incident, even under her narrative, without being in handcuffs that day, said family attorney Lee Merritt. I don't think she left before the cops got there. At a Monday press conference on the day after shooting, police chief Renee Hall said her department was seeking manslaughter charges against Geiger. Hell yeah. 4-year veteran of the police force, but Hall said Saturday that the Texas Rangers asked her department to hold off because they had learned new information and wanted to investigate further before a warrant was issued. Horsehair gal, hello. Yeah, and I also found out that that police chief, whatever, decided against that. They're holding their own investigation. So yeah, but there are a lot of good cops. There are a lot of good cops out there, so I don't want to paint them all bad.
The sheriff's office supersede the Rangers?
I don't know, but she was pretty
the
much
Rangers would supersede them.
I think so, but I think she just said, "Fuck it, I ain't listening to them. We're gonna hold our own investigation." You know, either way, I agree with the manslaughter. At least it wasn't murder.
If I was a cop, I would give my nieces and nephews tickets. For sure.
Oh, my uncle did that to my mom. My mom went 20 miles an hour through a school zone during school hours, and my Uncle Greg pulled her over when we were down there visiting. Yeah. And I literally had to go down there to the jail. Literally. I didn't have to pay anything. It was more of a joke. Greg was laughing his ass off. Mom was pissed. So I walked up to the school where her car was and got the car and went to the jail. I'm like, so, Mom, really? Shouldn't this be the other way around? But that was funny that day. My grandma was like, Gregory Lee! I was like, boy, you're in trouble now. You get your sister, unlock them jail doors. That was funny. That was funny. My grandma was on the phone just yelling at him. Oh, my God, that was hilarious. That was funny as shit. God. I tell you what, I live a boring life, but I tell you what, life at Grandma's house was always fun. Always.
Yeah, that was my grandmother too. Like everything went on at Grandma's.
So doesn't another agency take over, and who is it? Yeah, the Texas Rangers took over. When asked why Geiger was allowed to surrender somewhere other than Dallas County Jail, and why the arrest happened several days after Jean's death. Oh, I never said she was arrested that day. But I don't think she fled. I don't think she fled, but yeah.
They came in and they took her weapon and stuff like that. They
have to.
Yeah, they did all that.
Mm-hmm.
They just didn't arrest her because they didn't know what charges they were going to put on her because they didn't know what was going on in that situation. Exactly. So it.
I would get a different attorney for the family. I would get a different attorney because apparently the two cases he worked on was the Trayvon Martin and the I forget the other one, Michael somebody.
Michael Brown.
Yeah, and apparently he lost those. So I would not. I would get a different one. Somebody who has a winning record in this department.
Yeah, because those two cases are completely different cases, and it makes me really sad that they're lumped together.
Oh, I'm just saying he was an attorney for them. I'm not saying they're
linked. That's what I'm saying, though. If I was Trayvon parents, I would not have been happy that the guy that represented us was representing. I don't know.
And apparently he lost those two. I just picked. And so they picked him, and I'm like, y'all go somebody has a winning track record, not one with a losing.
Right.
Some stuff,
Right.
You on paid leave now, or do we know? Agreed about new attorney though. I don't know about the leave. I doubt it. I mean, she's been arrested, so I don't think there's anything paid there.
I don't think he's under paid leave.
No. No, but we're going to keep up with this case. So, because, and I don't know why. Maybe because it's just now new and just find out what the end is going to be.
Yeah.
Probably.
Can I make a suggestion?
Mm-hmm.
You need to start adding like her name and stuff on your video. So, because there's not very many videos about these murder, either one of these cases.
Yeah, but I tagged it.
Okay.
I tagged it. So if somebody searches for Amber Geiger or him or anything, I'll be there. Okay. They can choose. But I was going to but I'm doing 3 different cases tonight, so that would have been a long ass title.
Yeah. As long as you tag him, though, you'll be good.
Yeah, I tagged him. I'm learning the art of tagging.
It's good.
Yes.
I know.
Well, when I first started, God, my hair. Jeez. I'm going to try to get my hair cut this week. I'm going to try. My glasses, they make my hair go funky. Well, anyway. What kind of they're talking about somebody's phone in here. So
yeah, I think he's having problems.
What was I going to say? I was going to say something and I cannot remember. For the life of me, cannot remember what I was going to say. Oh, vey. Well, anyway, stay tuned. We're going to keep up with this. I might actually, once I need my green screen. It's really depending on, for my newsroom, I need my green screen and lights. And so I'm going to try my damnedest. We just got done with the Amber Geiger case.
I'm telling you that do it yourself is the way to go.
I still need lights. I need certain lights.
You can get those lights.
Yeah, I can probably get a set for $15. I need certain lights.
I know.
So I can probably get them for about.
Have you looked on Craigslist?
No.
Because there's a lot of photography stuff usually on Craigslist for sale.
Really?
Yeah. That's where I sell all my backdrops.
I need a green screen that I can collapse so I can move it. So.
It really wouldn't be that hard.
Huh?
It really wouldn't be that hard, though.
I don't know.
We'll
But
talk about that on Google one night.
yeah. Because I can get a green sheet and just, well, I don't have an ironing board and iron no more. Got rid of them. Damn it. Let's say get a green sheet and just iron it and nail it up to the wall or something.
You got a Hobby Lobby anywhere close?
Yeah.
They always have 40% off coupons in the paper, or you can just go to their website and get a 40% off coupon. And then just go back there and find you a good piece of material that's the right color green and use your coupon. And it won't cost you very much to get it done.
I'm just not that artsy.
All you need to do is be able to glue some pipes together, Les.
Kind of pipes. I just got to make sure that the sheet is stretched tight and no wrinkle.
You want to be able to fold it down too, though.
Yeah.
Well, you won't even have to glue. All you gotta do is put them together. Because just go to Lowe's and get you some PVC pipe with the joint or with the fittings that go with it. Just all you need is like 2 round corners. Well, no.
Yeah, then I'm going to need a straight pin because it's got to be flat on the floor. See?
What do you mean flat on the floor? You want it folded up enough that you can put it in the closet, right?
Yeah, but I can't just have a pipe. Where am I going to where it's going to fall over?
No.
I got to make the legs have a stand on it. Well, anyway, let's go on to the next case. We'll talk about it later.
Yeah.
Nobody irons anymore. I would love to iron. It's just I had a crappy ass ironing board, and I don't know really what happened to my iron. I really don't. So, Les, have you heard of Jenna Marbles? Yes, I have. Got a basketball game tomorrow. She made herself all green for her green screen, and she painted her face green. She had her eyes and mouth not green, so all you could see was her eyes and mouth. Oh, my God.
Hello, Judith.
Judith Espinoza, hello. Hello, Les. Hi, Bashful. And Cindy Lopez. Les, I like you just the way you are. Oh, thank you. I'm not going to change. I'm just going to have backdrop because I want my newsroom. I really want my newsroom bad.
That'll be cool. I'm going to talk that.
Okay, let's move on to the next case. That was so funny. Yeah, I've heard of Jenna Marbles. I got a basketball game tomorrow. I remember the day she did that. Many of the old Victorian homes are rebuilt and have built in ironing boards with a door. Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Oh, I love those.
But I would like to have an ironing board and iron. I love my clothes ironed. My mom did that to me when I was young. Now I just throw them in the dryer to dry them, and I've been doing it. But I used to iron, believe it or not. I used to be able to put a crease in a pair of pants and shirts like you wouldn't believe.
Hey, you know what is a really good thing to iron with? No joke. A flat iron.
I don't have a flat iron.
They're the best. They're more convenient than an iron. You can get both sides. They're really good with pants. Especially if you get one of the wider ones.
Never thought of that.
They're good with shirts. Yeah.
But sometimes it's just easier to throw it back in the dryer.
Yeah, but I like the way a shirt looks when it's
so do I.
ironed.
I like the way it feels.
Yeah.
Okay, we're on to murder mystery case number 2. This one, I don't know if anybody's heard, is about Nancy Brophy. This has also happened within the past few months. Nancy Brophy, she's a self-published writer. On June 2nd, the husband of self-published romance writer Nancy Brophy was shot to death. Daniel Brophy, that's his name. They've been married 28 years and was shot to death at the Oregon Culinary Institute. He is a chef, or he was an instructor who was very well liked. He was in the kitchen alone when he was shot, and there was no obvious suspects. This happened June 2nd. Chef Brophy was married to his wife for 28 years. Well, on September 2nd, Brophy's wife was arrested at her home for murdering her husband. 68, and he was 63. She was 68. 68-year-old Nancy Brophy is a self-published writer who, on her website, describes herself as a fictional writer under the romance suspense genre. She attended his vigil that was held at the university a couple days after he was killed. He was saying kind words about him. Now she's sitting in front of a judge listening to the indictment. In 2011, she wrote an essay called How to Kill Your Husband. She also, on June 3rd, announced the death of her husband on Facebook. Who the hell does that? Really? He didn't live up to the romance novels. No, of course not. A lot of information has yet to be divulged, and the possible motive has not been given. In 2011, Nancy discussed the possible motives for murdering your spouse, and they are infidelity, abuse, or greed. She also wrote, divorce is expensive. Do you really want to split your possessions? That was a possible financial motive. She wrote down. She wrote quite a few things. She said it's easier to wish a person dead than do it because she don't want to have to mess with the she don't want to mess with the blood and guts and stuff, you know. So maybe she was framed. I don't know. It took 3 months to arrest her. I think they investigated. Jenny Henson, hello. Hey, Les. Nice to see you on again, my friend. What are we discussing? First, we discussed the Amber Geiger case. Now we're discussing the Nancy Brophy case that is just now breaking.
It's just now breaking news.
Yeah. Death of her husband isn't, but her being arrested is. There is no motive, but I mean, honestly, really, why would you even write an article, How to Kill Your Husband?
I get it.
I can understand you wanting to, but why would you even write one? You know, apparently she didn't do too much investigation into that, apparently, because she got caught. I mean, you know, she said that her marriage has had some ups and downs, just like anyone else's, but she said there was more ups than downs. And so, you know, I'm curious as to what the possible motive could be. You know, apparently he was very, very well liked, but the neighbors said that they seem to get along. Deacon says a scene on TV, how to whack your mate, just $19.99.
Maybe it's like a Stephen King book where there was the dark side of her that was making her write these.
Who knows? I mean, you know, Dar's like, I would never give away my secrets. Me neither. But you know, she just, I mean, if you look at her, and she's 68. They arrested her ass. You just see her in there, and see, that's another reason why I want my green screen and everything, because you could be seeing pictures. Like OJ wrote book, If I Did It. Yeah.
So anyway,
did she murder him the way she wrote it? I have no idea. It was actually an essay that she wrote, like a little treatise. You know. Kentucky Fan Man, hello.
Well, I guess a lot of her writings, I don't know how many books she actually had published, but they talked about a lot of the things that she wrote about was like love and murder and intrigue. Like it wasn't, you know.
Yeah, she wrote as, what is it? romance suspense type novels. I mean, who the hell writes some kind of things anyway? But hey, you never know. See, it just goes to prove, doesn't matter how old you are, if you're sick of someone, whack them. Doesn't matter if you've been married almost 30 years, you know.
I want to write a book.
You should.
I just got to get the confidence up to do it. But I have a really good murder, crazy, psycho woman that I want to write about.
Gee,
Yeah.
I wouldn't have guessed.
But I wanted to do this for a really long time, like before I ever got married. Yeah.
Just do it. Cindy says, I was married 27 years, 21 days, and I'm devastated. Wow is all I can say. Trisha says, he totally wasn't living up to the romance she wanted. Ain't romantic enough, and the sex was crack. Time to die. Oh, my God. Crap, not die. Ooh, sex was crap. Time to die.
This book of confessions, yes.
Yes, it is. It's her true confession. If we find him dead, we know. Everybody knows to look at Bashful if he ever ends up dead. And they're gonna say, "Hey, you know her? Was she nuts? Yeah."
Les, I'm not that stupid. Like, I'm not gonna get rid of him.
You're not that stupid. You're not gonna let out your secrets either, huh?
No, I would lose a lot of money doing that.
He's just a plumber. They don't make shit. If they did, they'd buy pants that fit.
You're crazy. My brother made $30,000 in 2 weeks.
I know how much they make. I would not just whack him. Torture would come first. Oops, said too much. Dar would torture them the whole freaking time. The death would come as a pleasant surprise. I'm going to change my saying on my little thing on my news desk from Dar scares me because she likes paying too much. I'm going to put like Dar scares me because it's the torture before death. And this lady is from Oregon. You know what it is? There ain't nothing to do up in Oregon.
That's what Stephen King wrote about. A lot of authors get possessed by their books and they end up killing.
Yeah, well, do you think, I mean, really, honestly, can an author, if they write these kinds of books, hers was romance suspense. I've never read anything of hers. I'm not into romance books at all. And can they get involved and think they know more than the police and things like that? Do you think authors can?
I think maybe Stephen King is like a secret serial killer and he's just never got caught.
I think somebody writes for Stephen King and he just puts his name on it.
Oh, you're crazy. Don't even make me argue about Stephen King.
I was going for a second. I thought, nah, I better wait. We'll wait for another time. Pass out, wake him up. Pass out, wake him up. Oh, dar. See? Maybe she's into the whole snuff type scene. You never know. Maybe she wanted to do it, and if she did it, allegedly. Now, all this is allegedly, folks. Allegedly. From the last case to this case. Allegedly. Yeah, maybe she is. Maybe she wanted to test it out. Say, hey, this is what can happen. You never know.
I could get her off.
Trisha said, Stephen King sucks. Richard Lehman is far better.
No way.
Lucky Star says, oh, God, isn't that when they film it? Yeah. I would think he gets high and writes. Yeah, Stephen King does. Allegedly.
Drunk.
Allegedly.
He used to get drunk.
Good night, dearest new friends. See you soon. Looking forward to seeing you more. Thank you, Sandy. And you have yourself good night. One of my things I'm going to be doing is homemade mac and cheese. Not baked mac and cheese. Homemade mac and cheese on the stove. I'm going to be doing that this week, too. I'm going to be doing some filming. I'm going to film clean my house. Or we can talk about this shit later. Yes, they film it. Yeah. Decon says, I think that the reason Killer's right about it is to gain some kind of recognition in a humdrum life. To feel important, some notoriety. Ain't that famous. Although she has her books on Amazon, you guys. Cindy Lopez. But she does have her books on Amazon. Nancy Brophy, Brophy.
And she's obviously getting published in somebody's webpage or in somebody's magazine.
She publishes herself.
Her articles?
Yeah, she's self-published.
I know her books are, but I didn't think her articles were self-published.
Oh, her articles she was writing for some university, I think is what she started out at, and then moved on. You don't have his type of brain on booze, no way. Mac and cheese, do you make the pasta? No.
No, he admitted at one time that he was doing the coke too.
Well, see, there you go. But the endings always suck in his films and his shit.
It's not him. That's not Stephen King. You have to read his book, not to watch the movie.
Even the endings in the books suck.
They don't.
They suck.
Oh,
I don't think he writes it all, though. There's no way. He'd have to write 24 hours a day. So he's got a couple people that write for him, and he just throws his name on there.
No, he writes a whole bunch of different books at one time.
This. You don't know.
I listen to I know how he writes.
I know the truth.
You don't know the truth because he writes a whole bunch of different stories at one time. He doesn't just work on one book.
Well, I'm telling you, then he's got like 2 other people writing at the same time.
He's got a wife that writes, and he's got a son that writes. So, yeah.
They're writing books for him. There you go. There you go. He puts his name on it. We're going to belt this one out. We'll say it's mine.
No, we're not going to say it's yours. No. They do.
So we're going to keep up with Nancy Brophy because, like I said, there's no motive, no nothing given. She was indicted for his murder. And there's nothing being released yet. There's nothing. Nothing. That's all we know so far on that one. So we're going to find that out. And then we're going to wait for Bashful's book on how to kill your husband. Write him, Les. Get him on here. Yes, I will. I'm going to write Stephen King.
No, it's not about my husband. For sure.
I'm going to write Stephen King and say, will you please come on here and tell Bashful that you're too high sometimes? And you have 2 other people writing for you.
He's not high no more. He's straight now.
You don't know this.
Yeah.
Well, he even sucks worse now.
Because she was going to leave him.
No other person of interest? No. They investigated for 3 months and arrested her at her home. So she didn't confess. She's saying, nope, I didn't do it. If you're 68, would you want to spend the rest of your life in jail? Hell no. I'm 68 and have some money. My ass is going traveling.
Oh, I could get her off easy then.
What?
You could get her off really easy then if she's 68.
It's like, she was senile. Let me be her attorney. No one, PJ, no wonder his books are so freaking confusing. Basher's getting heated. Yes, she is, and I love it. Probably his books are crap. Probably why his books are crapper. Telling him YouTube minds want to know. Yes. Did they have children? It never said. It never said. I went over, I don't know how many. There wasn't a whole lot on this. I just thought it was funny that an author who wrote How to Kill Your Husband was actually indicted for killing her husband. And it's new. It's fresh. You know, it's not like it's old. She just got arrested in September 2nd, I think. 2nd or 7th. I can't remember. I just thought it was funny. Now, Bashful won't talk to me because that's just how bad about Stephen King.
No, I'm not.
I no. I happen to like Patricia Cornwell. So I've read most of her books. Almost all of them she's put out. And my books are all gone, so I got to rebuy every one of them that I had to begin with. It pisses me off, and then get the other ones I haven't. I'm trying to say I got to read that article.
Yeah,
I can put the link to. I can put the link to the two that I just went over. Hold on a second. Blah 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 blah. Blum 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 blum. Okay, here's the search thingy for bingum 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 bingum. Oh. All right, this is for Dale Mama Drama. Hello. Right here is we are chatting about. First, we did the Amber Geiger, and I'm bringing up everything, bringing up some articles and. Wait a second. Dun 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. All right, here's some articles that I read. This is the Amber Geiger stuff, the first two links, if you guys want to check them out. Okay. We started talking about the Amber Geiger case, and then we're talking, just got done with the Nancy Brophy, which I will place the links in there for it. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. I thought the topic was, does your bubble gum lose its flavor? Yes, it does. Alrighty, this one's for the Nancy Brophy. I got two links for that. I don't know. With me putting links in here, that's why I always have Lisa do it. Because Lisa's, for some reason, she can put links in. And me, half time they won't even go. So I'm surprised. And here's the other one for the Nancy Brophy. Alright, let me get rid of some of these up here. That's a Google. Google. This one's YouTube. I didn't want to get rid of that. Then gone. Okay. I got them all. There we go. Thank you. Okay, the next one is a little bit of an update, an overview of a murder, and an update of, oh, she looks like a Black Widow. Now the next one is about Sam Herr, Herr, and Julie Kobayashi. They were both featured, I think, on 48 Hours, I think it was. And their deaths were, and Dan Wozniak and his girlfriend, who the hell was his girlfriend? Rachel Buffett. Now, I'm going to give you a brief overview of what happened in the murder, and then a brief update. Bashful, you still there with me? I think Bashful left me.
Yeah, I'm here. I was just muting because Sue was making a lot of noise.
Oh, I get it. Okay. Now, this is the murder of Sam Hare, Herr, and Julie Kubiashi, Kubuk, I think it's Kibuishi, I think. She was also, her death, I think it was on Dateline. Her death was. It was tragic. It's tragic. A woman named Julie lay on a bed at one of her friend's house with her jeans cut off, and the message was inscribed on her back: "All yours, fuck you." While having been shot in the head. She was found at her friend Sam's apartment, and Sam was nowhere to be found. His passport was gone, money was gone, that kind of stuff. Hello, Les Mashville. Hi to all in chat. Deonda, hello. And Sam had once been involved in a murder case before. He was arrested. 28 people were arrested. But he was never he was acquitted, and not only was he acquitted, he was exonerated. He had nothing to do with it. But Sam was nowhere to be found, and there was a lot of texts asking Julie to come over. So Julie's over at Sam's house. Julie Kubiashi went over to Sam Hare's house, and she's there, and Sam's nowhere. Like I said, money's gone, his wallet, his passport, everything was gone like that. And Julie lays dead on the bed. So everybody's looking for Sam now, y'all. Sam's on the run. Poor Sam. He felt he had to go on the run. But money was being withdrawn from his account. And so what happened was, and they're looking all over for Sam. His dad, the police, everybody. So money was being withdrawn from Sam's account, which had over $60,000 in it. It was being drawn from Long Beach, North Carolina. And so the family, the dad was calling all of Sam's friends. No, I did not say cut her feet off. Cut her jeans off. Her jeans were cut off. So they're not releasing whether she, at this point, they're not releasing whether she had been sexually violated or not. But anywho, but the dad is looking for his son. So he calls all of his son's friends. And one of the friends said, look, I can give you a number of a guy that he's friends with. He said, I don't really know the guy, but there's a guy that he's friends with. I can give you his number, and you can ask him. And his name was Dan Wozniak, and he lives in Long Beach, California, which is beside where Sam lives. So, meanwhile, while his dad is calling up Dan, 17-year-old, there was a 17-year-old involved in the money thing. His name was Wesley. And he was caught by the police. They caught him because he ordered a pizza. So he ordered a pizza, was delivered to his house, and next thing you know, the cops and helicopters are there. So Wesley gave it up. Wesley told everything. He said, I don't know anyone, but I know Dan gave me this credit card. He keeps asking me to go get money out for him. We're talking like $500 at a time, $1,000 at a time, that kind of thing. And so, and he asked Dan, he asked Dan, he said, can I order me a pizza? And Dan said, yeah. So he said, that's what I did. And, of course, the name on the card was Sam Hare. Well, the dad finding this out and calling Dan. Well, the police found out he lived next door. Well, they took little 17-year-old Wesley downtown and they were questioning him. Hours and hours, he says, I don't know this, that kind of stuff. I told you everything I know. This is all I know. Well, they brought Dan in. They found Dan and brought him in. And meanwhile, they're still looking for Sam. And Dan started giving all these excuses. Sam left town. He said he killed someone. He had to leave town. He left with somebody. He left me with his card and all that. Please. Blah, blah, blah. And they were still looking for Sam. And finally, he called his girlfriend, who is Rachel Buffett, and said, you got to get rid of my bag. He said, they cannot find that bag. Apparently, there was some really incriminating evidence in there, and they listened to the phone call. And so they went looking for that bag. And so he's still there in the police station being questioned. So, I guess he had his one phone call and he called Rachel and this and that. And, well, come to find out that Dan's brother Tim was the one that he didn't do a very good job of it, got rid of the bag, but they found it. And it was very incriminating. Whatever was in that bag incriminated the fuck out of him. And so they went back and the interrogators that was given that information, and he broke down and confessed. And he said that Sam's in pieces. Not only was his head cut off, his body parts were cut off, and they were spread all over. So they found some pieces of Sam. So of course he goes to trial. He's been charged with murder. He has death penalty hanging over his head. He's saying he didn't do it. He said, they're saying I did this. I didn't do it, that kind of thing. Well, and then, so while he's there, his brother Tim was arrested for accessory after the fact. And Rachel was arrested for lying to the police. And because she kept saying, don't know nothing. Well, Dan Wozniak's in jail. And Rachel Buffett got out on bail, of course. Tim's in jail, Dan's brother. And she goes on the Dr. Phil show. And Rachel Buffett goes on the Dr. Phil show, says she didn't know anything about it. She's there for the family. Family's pissed off. They didn't know she was going on. And they're like, don't be going on there for me. I think you're involved, you little bitch. How I would say that anyway. But they were saying, well, I think you're involved. And I would be not so nice, I got a mouth on me. And so she's out walking around. Family's upset. Well, there's an update. Rachel Buffett, I think she was an actress, I believe. And well, anyway, they arrested her for not only lying to the police. Well, she was brought in for that. Again, I guess her bail was revoked. She was arrested for accessory after the fact. That she knew about it while it happened, and while everything was going on, she knew about it. And whether she's 100% involved in it, nobody really knows. Nobody really knows. But that sounds like a very interesting little case. I wish I would have covered the whole entire case first and then read the update. But y'all can find out about it. I'll give you the links. That one I just literally found out like an hour before it came on.
That's
So
really sad too, though. That was such a little. I mean, no amount of money is worth killing someone for, but that's really sad because that was really a small amount of money.
oh yeah, and the motive was so he can pay for the honeymoon.
Yeah, I know.
Because they were due to be married in a few days. Him and Rachel. Dan Wozniak and Rachel was due to be married. So I just found out about this, like I said, an hour before I came on. And so, but here's what you can look at. Y'all, here's the crap on that. Voila. Edit and try again. Oh God, it's not letting me in now. Jeezy cow. All right, let me look. What have I done wrong? What have I done wrong? I can't get the second link in there. Damn it. Son of a bitch. Have I frozen?
No,
Nobody's talking.
I know. Everybody's quiet.
Yeah. I think they all left.
No way.
I think they did. First one is
Like the chat.
I can't get the YouTube links in there for some reason, but see that happens. I can't even post my own damn links. I can't post links to my own damn Facebooks and shit. But at least you can read up on it. Right there's some of the articles. I think it's pretty shitty about the YouTube thing. I don't see. It said edit. How can I edit?
No, you didn't run them off, Dar.
Dar scared him. Or Deonda.
Or yeah, Deonda. I don't know.
But yeah, all just so he can pay for the
brain.
That's bullshit. Just to pay for the honeymoon.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's pretty sadistic. I mean, both of them. That's just sadistic.
And cut him up in pieces. What had happened was, he's an actor, and they went to the Playhouse, and he asked Sam for help, and Sam said, "Yeah, I'll go help you." So they went up above, like an attic, one of those kinds you can walk around in and stuff. Mm-hmm. And when Sam turned his back, that's when Dan shot him in the head and then cut him up in pieces.
Crazy.
And when he was describing it, he was just so matter of fact. I mean, there was no emotion. He was just matter of fact with it. Blade, he's how it felt, and I was like, oh no. That is beyond wrong.
Absolutely.
Yeah. It was just ew. But I think we ran everybody off. No one's talking.
It says there's 72 people in here.
Yeah, but no one's talking. Nobody's giving their thoughts. Oh, well. Anybody got any thoughts? Oh, great. Degon's making a shake. I'm still here, Les. Yeah, nobody's saying anything. Well, all right. Yes, I need more coffee liqueur in it. Dar's still here. No one's saying nothing, so alrighty, I guess my job is done here for the night. Was reading it. Oh, that's what I get for posting the shit.
This is where name.
When you were saying where's Sam, I thought because Sam is dead. Yep.
Dar thinks people are fucking nuts. I agree.
Dar's one of them. She should know. She should absolutely know.
That's why I'd get along great with Dar.
Uh-huh. I don't know whether to have chicken nuggets or french fries tonight. I don't know.
I ate very bad past 2 days, and I've been paying for it. My stomach does not feel good.
Oh. Oh.
I ate way too much fast food with my nephew.
Oh. Oh.
To babysit so my brother could go gamble.
I babysat so my granddaughter can really boss me around.
Right?
Oh, it's always interesting when she's here. And so when she does some of this shit, I finally get the video camera and I go to record her, and she totally changes. I'm like, no, I want you all natural. I don't want you acting.
You'll have to put cameras in your house.
Yeah, I'm going to have to catch her. I'm always shocked that people think they can get away with their crimes. I know. Dar's like, I am normal. You're nuts. All I can say is, why do people have to kill? I don't know. Like Nancy said, it's in all of us.
If we're pushed to that point.
Yep. It's in all of us if we're pushed.
I could kill someone and dismember them if they hurt one of my nieces and nephews in a heartbeat.
I don't know if I can dismember, but I could probably. I will maim to the max, at least. Vale, hello. Hey there, brand new to your channel. Well, welcome. We just went over 3 cases, son. But Les, can I email you a link to that crazy renter that I told you about days ago? He went viral. Videos of him crashing new cars. Oh yeah, if you want to email me the link, I'll put it in the chat. Never admit to nothing. Deny, deny, deny. Hell yeah.
Absolutely.
I will not admit that I am a wuss around my granddaughter. I will not admit that. I deny it to the max. This was definitely a Gamaleli weekend. Oh my God. It was one of them. I was on the phone. She got up this morning and she came in here. And when she gets up, I'm usually in the recliner. But she always has to sit on my lap. And then I always have to rock her and hold her and stuff when she gets up. So she goes, makes a beeline, and she finds me. Just like this morning. She made a beeline. She found me. I was on the phone. She sits on my lap. Deanna says, she got you wrapped. Yes, she does. She sits on my lap, and I'm sitting there, and she got her head on my shoulders. Then she lifts her head up. She says, why are you on the phone?
She wanted attention. Yeah, those are the moments that you'll cherish.
Yeah, and she's getting so big, and she's 8, and she's getting so big, and one of these days she'd be like, fuck grandma. I'm going to go do my own thing. I don't know, Jenny. Maybe they like the challenge of not getting caught. Maybe they need meds. Maybe they're writing a book. No idea. I just know why I would. Oh, my email, Addie. Okay, I'll put it in here because it's public. I ain't gonna. Liz, what? It's Leslie 1320 at hotmail.com. There you go. Surfing, hello. How old is the other woman on the line? Well, I'm 50, and the other lady with me who's showing her picture, she's 62.
Yeah, I'm 62.
Going on 44. Gianna, you're her comfort zone. Yeah, I've always been her comfort. No, Dar, do it and blame it on the meds. Why bother, Dar? Because they always end up getting caught one way or another. Zodiac Killer's never been caught.
Gallagher said blame it on PMS.
I grew up told to blame it on lithium.
Lithium.
My mom said they need to put lithium in the water supply. Dead serious. She was serious about that for about 2 years. Oh my God. I got sick of hearing it. I really did. No need. My doctors all know why. But yeah, I'm 50 and Bash was 42.
Yep, 42.
Yeah. Yep. So there you go. And I was gonna say something. I forgot. Oh yeah. So little Nina, we're sitting at the table and I'm sitting at the end. So it's Gamalelli weekend, so it's all about Gamalelli. And so she's sitting at the kitchen table and we're eating dinner, and she looked at me, and I had made tacos yesterday. And I made a video. I was like, this girl just sat down, and I just sat down with my plate. I always feed her first. And made her 2 big soft tacos. Okay, she had 2 big soft tacos. And loaded with meat and cheese and sour cream and tomatoes and all that. So I'm just sitting down and I made myself nachos with this shit, right? So by the time I sat down, she was just about done. I got her on video. And I said, do you want another one? She went, yeah. So I made her another one. And I'm just getting started and she's half done with it. I'm like, girl, now you done 8 all fucking day. 8 all day. I was like, chips and pretzels and crackers, and I'm like, oh my God. Well, anyway, and now and laters. She had 2 little things and now and laters. And I'm like, okay. So we're sitting there and I was like, do you want another one? She, uh-huh. And I said, well, won't you help Gamma eat nachos? Oh, wouldn't you know she ate half my damn nachos? And then she finally, she used a fork and everything for nachos, and she finally, she finally just sat there and said, okay, I'm done now. You can have it. I was like, thank you. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. I'm like, jeez. I was like, you little pig. But she must have been full because she did not want dessert, and she went to bed early.
She's well satisfied then.
I'm like, finally, the eating machine stopped. But they also wonder how I still know my name and can get out of bed every day. So I got us all baffled. Said Dar, jeez. Dar's a true enigma, for real. So, anywho, that's all I got tonight, y'all. My shrink said just keep doing whatever you're doing is working, but when you stop, come back. My question was, says Dar, But I can kill a room with stories about my granddaughter. I just think she's funny. And my one grandson, he has no sense of humor whatsoever. None. I'll never forget the last time he was here. We were eating dinner. Honey, you want milk to drink? He looked right up at me, straight-faced. Milk's for cereal, Grandma. Straight-faced. I was like, okay then. He has no sense of humor. I'm like, oh, good God. And then the baby, who was 2, he likes to irritate the older ones. And apparently one of his favorite things to do now, because before he would just walk around and take food off their plate. He would eat their food. It was funny. Now his favorite thing to do is while they're watching TV, he goes by and turns it off. He'll turn it back on. He goes by and turns it off. He just thinks it's funny.
He likes getting a reaction out of them.
They worry when I get out of bed. What's she going to do today? Oh, my God. She is a beauty, Les. Oh, my gosh. She's getting so big. And
ouch, don't scratch me. Stop.
George his brain was on mine. Mostly bogus and you have my I have other videos and his damages, which I will post soon. But here he went to 2 cars. Oh, alrighty. So I'm going to be I'm going to post a link of what he just sent me. As soon as it stops buffering. There we go. Okay, I'm going to put the link in there of what Decon just showed me. Yay, that one went through.
Cool.
Of his crazy neighbor, but apparently yeah, if you scroll down on that and get to the main one. Damn. Trying to flee the police. Oh my God.
We just had a teenager kill 2 of his friends doing that.
Wow.
Yeah, it was so sad.
Does she eat so much because she's comfortable and knows she can? Oh, yeah, she just does whatever the hell she wants here. She has hollow legs. Oh, my God, yeah, because that girl don't never stop. Oh, you guys, don't forget to be on live chat. Everybody left.
No, not everybody.
No, not everyone. But, oh God. Just another day. Oh my God. My grandsons, oh, they crack me up, but hey. So, those are our 3 cases.
Good job. Those pretty interesting cases.
Yeah, I need to do it more in depth ones. But the 2, you know, well, actually, all 3 of them are pretty new. Like I said, the last case, she was arrested before about lying to the police, but now she has been brought in and arrested for accessory to the murder. So we'll keep up with that one too. So these three we're going to keep up with because they're fairly well. The last one isn't new. Julie's murder has been on the no, not Today Show, has been on 48 Hours or Dateline. I cannot remember. I think Dateline was hers. Could have been 48 Hours. One of those. You know, and then that was years. That was like 5 years ago, whatever. But the stuff coming from it is new. So, not to totally fuck with everyone, but what the fuck happened to the people who stole the GoFundMe money for the homeless guy? Any updates? Sorry if you already updated. I missed it. No, not yet. Not yet. They were last in court Friday, and I don't know what happened with in court yet. So I'm going to find out. I'm going to find out because I want their shit sold and given to him. And what do you do besides YouTube? I work. I work at home. I work from home, I should say. What's going on? Because I joined now. Gaming India, hello. We just covered 3 murder cases. Must apologize, Les. I think I broke one of your moderators. He can't spell for shit. Too funny. Oh my god. Chris. And he's not really a moderator. He has to be a mod in here so he can, like, if there's any changes that need to be done to my live stream, so he can do it when he gets into my computer. Wendy, hello.
So what's next on the list?
I just had this 3.
No, I mean for next week.
Oh, for next week? I don't know. I really won't know. I have to see what tickles my fancy.
Did you look at the John Frank Garrett case?
No, not yet. Nope. But my secretary has the list.
All right.
But no, I haven't yet. I've been kind of busy. I'm trying to build up my ASMR portfolio because that's what my second channel is. Okay, thank you very much, Les. I looked for an update, but I can't find anything reliable. Hi, Chris. Chris is listening at work.
That's nice. Hello, Chris.
But my second channel, which I said no. My second channel was called called the Les, and then number 2 is now ASMR by the Les, because I'm building up my portfolio for the voice acting.
Right.
So I'm building up my portfolio now, which is through the ASMR, because it's all voice. So, you know. And since I have that second channel, I said I'm going to be releasing videos on Mondays and Thursdays, but on that channel I'll have, which I'm going to release on this channel too. But on the second channel, I'll have extra. I'll do a couple more a week on that one. So I'll have like 4 a week on that one probably, and 2 a week on this one, which will be loaded on the regular one. But I pre-released my latest one on my second channel. Are you live on specific days and times? Yes, I am definitely live between midnight and 4 on Saturdays and Sundays. And then during the week, I'm going to be going live between 7 and 9 p.m. And I might do a live overnight 12 to 4, but usually 12 to 4 is when I'm on at night. I'm subbed to your silver grainy YouTube too. Oh, you went to my silver haired grandma? I ain't done nothing with that channel in forever because they pissed me off. They really did. So, but pretty soon I do work from home for a company, and I'm assigned to a non-disclosure clause and this and that. I have to, but um, I do work for them, but I'm trying to um, go into voice acting. My producer is kind of connected with that, so I gotta get some stuff under my belt. Yeah, I found it. What pissed you off though? Yep, she is the resident. What pissed me off was a friend of mine who started out was on my channel here. We got along great, fantastic. And well, anyway, when I was on that channel and she was on her other channel in the silver community, someone had did a video, and I don't know who it is or whatever. Somebody had did a video dissing her, which she's a sweetheart. She was a sweetheart. You know, we both were known as sweethearts. And I was even nicer over there than I am here. You know, I mean, completely nice. And okay, good to know. I'm a night owl, so good times for me to be here. Yes, I used to do strictly all nights, noon to 4, but I've got to change that because of work and everything. Well, anyways, someone put out a video and they were dissing her, and I saw it. She immediately told me about it. I saw it, and so people were pissed. The guys because there was only very few women, and the guys were pissed. And so and then someone said it was me, and in disguise, and I was like, oh, what the fuck? And they said she's in her basement and stuff, and I said, y'all know what my basement looks like. I'm down there filming all the time. My workshop is down there. I'm in my basement. It's blue. My basement walls are blue. This was all white, and you can't see the outside from my basement. You know, stuff like that, or whatever they said. I forget what it was. And so I had my life threatened.
No way.
And I didn't even do anything. Didn't even do a damn thing. And so I left.
Yeah.
I was devastated. I was like, how could they think I could do something like this to my friend? You know, so I don't know. So it pissed me off. Even though I had quite a few say, Les, please come back. And they have found my channel over here. I didn't tell them. They found me. And some have come and said hi. But yeah. Even she was like, it's not Les. Or Gamal is what I was known. I was called Gamal. But everybody knew my real name was Les. So, but she was like, it's not her. And I was like, no, that's not me. I was like, you gotta be shitting me. But so I left, and that's why I ain't done shit since on that channel. None at all. So I'm going to try to find. I don't know if the name got switched over. I'm trying to find my second channel. I'm not podcast, so.
Do what?
I'm trying to find myself my second link.
No. Was that around the time you were doxxed?
What? My second link?
No, when you had your issues.
With the silver haired?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, okay. Well, Serpian was asking.
Yeah, no, that I did. I had quit doing work on that on my silver channel all way before. Yeah. Way before. Okay, here's the link to my second channel.
I'm gonna go potty.
All right, good potty. Finally found it. Oh my God, they must not have even known you well because you're very open and aren't afraid to say shit. You don't disguise yourself, at least with us. That's nuts. Yeah, even my friend said that wasn't even me, and I didn't even know about it. She had to send it to me. She actually sent the video to me, and I was like, oh my God. And some of these guys were my friends. They, because I'm not the only woman now, I'm not the only woman on YouTube who pours silver. But I was the first woman to go on YouTube to pour silver. And I went through hell. I went through hell with these guys until after a while they realized I worked at it so much. I was down in my office so much in my little workshop. Didn't even know there was a world outside of that. I got damn good, and I had companies that poured silver that are selling them mass production. They're selling them on some major silver sites, and asked me. One of them was Mike from MK Bars. Asked me to come to his foundry, and he said, "Come out here for a week and we'll work with you." And I was like, "Oh my God." So 80% of women are on antipsychotics, which is very, says Mike Perry, concerning because that means there's 20% running around untreated. Oh, really? It concerns me too. Even on your worst day, you wouldn't do that to someone else. Exactly. PJ Gone, I'm so sorry, you don't deserve that. I'm seeing 59 viewers and only 15. Yeah, 15 thumbs up. Yeah, I didn't do it. Didn't do a damn thing. And these guys were my friends. And so I quit. And it was a long time before I even got behind the camera again. Night all, be safe. Dream of good things. Thank you, DTCon. You too. So, but yeah, there should be. If you go under videos. Oh, where's the other one? Oh, that is the one. This is a pre-release. The one video I have on there. I'm going to redo the other two that I have on this channel. But yeah, this is the pre-release. So y'all subscribe to it if you like ASMR. I've got the two that I got out now, and I'm going to redo them and put them on here. And I've got more coming. One was a suggestion by Oda May. So we'll be reading that. Just a bit fun, ladies. Take care, all of you. You too, Mike Perry. You have a good night. It's all good. Notice I didn't remove your comment or timed you out or nothing. You're good. Ooh, I think I might have an update. Yes, I'm going to be having an update on a story I covered yesterday. The sunspot solar tower being uh, the Sunset Solar Telescope being shut down. I'm going to have an update for next week on Saturday. Yes, that is awesome. Yay. God almighty. I could do something with that cord. So awesome. We're going to have an update. Yeehaw. So anybody who was here yesterday for the mysterious conspiracy, paranormal, that kind of shit. I love those ASMRs for when I cannot sleep. Love it. Sorry, but it's your voice, not you. Oh, missed yesterday. Oh, it's okay, PJ. That's what I hope. I want people to. I knew a long time ago that I would talk to friends at night and they would fall asleep with me on the phone. I just thought I was boring. But I've come to realize that for some reason, even though I cannot stand my own voice, that people like it. And if it soothes them and relaxes them, and then I'm happy. So, John says, check your messenger, Dar. Dar says, update. I'm still cray cray, biatch. True story. But go to my second channel. I can paste it again. Sub, because I'm going to be having quite a few ASMRs on there that I'm not going to be releasing on this channel. I'm still going to have ASMRs on this channel, but they're going to have some on my actual ASMR channel. I'm going to have extras on there. I'll be reading books, poems, fairy tales, short stories, you name it. I don't get those tingly feelings though from ASMR. Does everyone else get the ASMR tingles? I feel like I'm doing it wrong. I didn't know you're supposed to get tingles. But if it relaxes you to the point where you can go to sleep or it calm you down or whatever, then I'm happy. So, and of course, my producer wants me into radio, or yeah, whether it be digital radio. If when I get the equipment, because you need equipment to do podcasts and stuff like that, you need specific equipment. So I'm going to do that, and when I get the money for it, and you know, then from podcasts, do that for a short period of time. Then I'll go into digital radio. So I hope to go. This is my end game for the end of next year, is to be in digital radio and voice acting. So whether it be reading ebooks or commercials, movies, whatever, I really don't care. So, and a lot of that stuff I can do sitting here at home. So that's awesome. Awesome. And of course, YouTube. I'm not going to leave YouTube. I'm not going to leave YouTube. So, yay.
There's a lot of good stories in the public domain that you could practice your audiobook reading with.
There's what? Good stories reading?
In the public domain.
Oh yeah. Well, that's why I'm building up my ASMR. And
yeah.
And I'm going to tell you something. Reading shit for the ASMRs, I don't know about other people, but damn, it takes me like 9, 12 takes to do them. Well, the last one I did, which one was it? It's recorded. It just hasn't been formatted. I did that in 3 takes. So, but sometimes it's not as easy as what you think. But I'm working on getting it 100% perfect. 100% perfect. So, and some of these, I just need to drink water while I'm reading. So,
Yeah.
Anonymous Paranormal, hello. And I don't want anybody to hear me drink. I wish there was, and when I record, there's no way to really pause it.
Right.
So I recorded them through OBS. And so when I can stop and start a recording, but it'd be a bunch of little things and you got to mesh them together. So what I decided to do with the last one I did, which isn't formatted, by the way, is to record it. And if I make a mistake, I just stop. And without stopping the recording, I just stop and start again. I figure I can edit out all the bad stuff.
Right.
You know. Yes, relaxes me for sure. I read up on ASMR because I didn't understand. Supposedly you get tingly feelings or somewhat, but I don't at all. I don't think personally ASMR, I've watched a couple videos. One of them irritated the fuck out of me. And another one, I was like, that's not soothing to me at all. And then another one was like, it was cool, but I didn't get no tingly feelings. I mean, if it makes you relax, I think ASMR is supposed to relax you. And so whether, if you're hyper or if anxiety's acting up or whatever, it's supposed to relax you or put you to sleep. So I decided if I was going to do ASMR, I was going to read books. And I was going to read like classics. Like I love Edgar Allan Poe, so I'm making sure there's some major Edgar Allan Poe in there. I did Rapunzel, that was the kid form from the Grimm brothers, but the original, I want to do original Grimm brothers, which is very disturbing. You know what I mean? So I want to have a variety of different things. Because like in the original Rapunzel, her and that prince get down. They get down, doing the deed and shit like that. And it.
Really?
Oh yeah, the original is disturbing. It's very disturbing. Most of the, I'll read the kid version because it's, but I want to read the original stories of those, just like the Frog and the Princess.
Yeah.
Oh my God, you should see what the princess does to him. I mean, it is just, and the frog does to the princess. It's just, wow. I'm like, you gotta be shitting me.
That's crazy.
Oh yeah, in the original, which one did they write? The stepmother is actually the mother. I don't remember which story it was, but the stepmother is really the mother, and the mother tries to kill the daughter because the dad is in love with the daughter, and there's incest going on there.
Was it?
Yeah, it's
Cinderella?
major. No, it's not Cinderella. I forget which one. And I mean, the original is like, what the fuck? And I mean, some of them are gory, but it's like twisted. I was like, these guys are fucking twisted. But they had to clean it up. Yeah, the original Grimm's tales are nothing like the photo ones now. They are quite disturbing. Hell yeah, they are. I love it. They're fucking... Can you imagine hearing that in kindergarten? Yeah, it wasn't meant for kindergartners.
Oh, absolutely not.
But he honestly, they really did do it for kids. They want them to know the world is harsh and this and that. That's what they really did, writing for kids. But a few years later, I forget how, I think it was like 5 years later or something like that, or 2, 3 years later, they had to clean it up. And they didn't want to, but they had to clean it up. But the original Grimm fairy tales, I want to read that because even I'm going to be sitting there going, you got to be shitting me while I'm reading it. I mean, I can, because that's what I was saying. I was like, oh, fuck no. They're disturbing.
I thought it only got cleaned up once Disney started.
No. They had to clean it up a few years later because they were being published and shit. I mean, they were published anyway, but I mean, they're going into mass publishing and stuff, and I forget what year it was. They had to clean it up. Maybe Disney did clean it up more. I don't know.
I know Disney ripped off the public domain for the majority of their stories.
What do you mean?
Like Cinderella, Snow White.
What, they took them off?
They took them from the public domain, yeah.
Oh, really? They want people to pay for that shit.
Huh?
They want people to pay for that shit.
The public domain?
To be able to read those stories.
Well, I mean, anyone can do it. Anyone can go and read the original Cinderella and then change up certain words in it and use it. They just can't make it match what Disney did. But if you study Disney's works, most of it is ripped off from the public domain.
Mm-hmm. I'm not into Disney anyway, so maybe I should be. I don't know. I really don't know. But I know it's disturbing. But I did Rapunzel this time. It's being released at like 9:30 in the morning anyway.
That's cool.
Yeah, in about 7 hours it'll fly onto my channel. So well, my hope is to get quite a few done and then have them formatted and then set to be released. So that way I don't have to worry. I can do 1 or 2 and then I still have plenty in the bank, in the video or audio bank, video bank, whatever.
Right.
But I got little pictures to go with the picture. So that kind of stuff. There was one that Oda Mae Brown suggested. It's called All Summer in a Day. And so I think I recorded it. It just needs to be formatted. And it's got pictures with that too. But Chris, he's working, so not only get him a couple hours a day, right. So he's going to show me how to do this, so that way I need to listen to it before I release it, and I need to know how to format it, so that way I can actually listen to it.
Right.
I like to listen to him. Right now, without him, I'm just doing it. I'm doing a live hangout unlisted and then releasing it. And I can't do as many neat things. So, but, point is, at least the voice is out there.
Right.
To do my thing. So that's what my second channel. So that way I can turn it in. Yay. And I got to start work again today. I got to go back to work. No, Deanna, there's not anybody out there.
That's always fun.
Always.
Gotta go back to work too.
Yeah. Gotta do something sometime.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, Wolfie, hello. So
The Wolfie.
I could play Rapunzel right now if y'all want.
Go for it. I'm gonna mute so I can eat my crackers.
It's like 9 minutes long. Show's like I'm here half asleep. Well, if I play my ASMR, my latest ASMR, you may go to sleep anyway.
Alright, I'm gonna mute so I can eat my crackers.
Alrighty. Do you guys want to hear it?
Yes.
Well, I'm talking to the people that might in the chat. All right, Bashful, I know you're muted, so I'm going to play this, and I want your critique. Nobody else is listening, so I don't care. And you can see the video to it, too. I'm going to share the video. So let me share it. Okay, here we go. Rapunzel by the Grimm Brothers. There were once a man and a woman who had long in vain wished for a child. At length, the woman hoped that God was about to grant her desire. These people had a little window at the back of their house, in which a splendid garden could be seen, which was full of the most beautiful flowers and herbs. It was, however, surrounded by a high wall, and no one dared to go into it because it belonged to an enchantress who had great power and was dreaded by all the world. One day the woman was standing by this window and looking down into the garden, when she saw a bed which was planted with the most beautiful rampion, and it looked so fresh and green that she longed for it, and had the greatest desire to eat some. This desire increased every day, and as she knew that she could not get any of it, she quite pined away, and began to look pale and miserable. Then her husband was alarmed and asked, "What ails you, dear wife?" "Ah," she replied, "if I can't eat some of the rampion which is in the garden behind our house, I shall die." The man, who loved her, thought, "Sooner than let your wife die, bring her some of the rampion yourself, let it cost what it will." At twilight he clambered down over the wall into the garden of the enchantress, hastily clutched a handful of rampion, and took it to his wife. She at once made herself a salad of it, and ate it greedily. It tasted so good to her, so very good, that the next day she longed for it 3 times as much as she did before. If he was to have any rest, her husband must once more descend into the garden. In the gloom of evening, therefore, he laid himself down again, but when he had clambered down the wall, he was terribly afraid, for he saw the enchantress standing before him. "How can you dare," she said with an angry look, "descend into my garden and steal my rampion like a thief? You shall suffer for it." "Ah," he answered, "let mercy take the place of justice. I only made up my mind to do it out of necessity. My wife saw your rampion from the window, and felt such a longing for it that she would have died if she had not got some to eat." Then the enchantress allowed her anger to be softened, and said to him, "If the case be as you say, I will allow you to take away with as much rampion as you will. Only, I make one condition. You must give me the child which your wife will bring into the world. It shall be well treated, and I will care for it like a mother." The man in his terror consented to everything, and when the woman was brought to bed, the enchantress appeared at once, gave the child the name of Rapunzel, and took it away with her. Rapunzel grew into the most beautiful child under the sun. When she was 12 years old, the enchantress shut her into a tower,
which lay in the forest, and had neither stairs nor door, but quite at the top was a little window. When the enchantress wanted to go in, she placed herself beneath it and cried, "Rapunzel, Rapunzel, let down your hair." Rapunzel had magnificent long hair, fine as spun gold, and when she heard the voice of the enchantress, she unfastened her braided tresses, wound them around one of the hooks of the window above, and then the hair fell down 20 ells, and the enchantress climbed up by it. After a year or two, it came to pass that the king's son rode through the forest and passed by the tower. Then he heard a song, which was so charming that he stood still and listened. This was Rapunzel, who in her solitude passed her time in letting her sweet voice resound. The king's son wanted to climb up to her and looked for the door of the tower, but no one was to be found. He rode home, but the singing had so deeply touched his heart that every day he went out into the forest and listened to it. Once, when he was thus standing behind a tree, he saw that enchantress came there, and he heard how she cried, "Rapunzel, Rapunzel, let down your hair." Then Rapunzel let down the braids of her hair, and the enchantress climbed up to her. "If that is the ladder by which one mounts, I too will try my fortune," said he. And the next day, when it began to grow dark, he went to the tower and cried, "Rapunzel, Rapunzel, let down your hair." Immediately the hair fell down, and the king's son climbed up. At first Rapunzel was terribly frightened when a man, such as her eyes had never yet beheld, came to her. But the king's son began to talk to her quite like a friend, and told her that his heart had been so stirred that it had led him to have no rest, and he had been forced to see her. Then Rapunzel lost her fear, and when he asked her if she would take him for her husband, and she saw that he was young and handsome, she thought, "He will love me more than an old Dame Gothel does." And she said yes, and laid her hand in his. She said, "I will willingly go away with you, but I do not know how to get down. Bring with you a skein of silk every time that you come, and I will weave a ladder with it. And when that is ready, I will descend, and you will take me on your horse." They agreed that until that time, he should come to her every evening, for the old woman came by day. The enchantress remarked nothing of this, until once Rapunzel said to her, "Tell me, Dame Gothel, how it happens that you are so much heavier for me to draw up than the young king's son. He is with me in a moment." "Ah, you wicked child," cried the enchantress. "What do I hear you say? I thought I had separated you from all the world, and yet you have deceived me." In her anger, she clutched Rapunzel's beautiful tresses, wrapped them twice around her left hand, seized a pair of scissors with the right, and snip, snap, they were cut off. And the lovely braids lay on the ground. And she was so pitiless that she took poor Rapunzel into the desert, where she had to live in great grief and misery. On the same day that she cast out Rapunzel, however, the enchantress fastened the braids of hair, which she had cut off, to the hook of the window. And when the king's son came and cried, "Rapunzel, Rapunzel, let down your hair," she let down the hair. The king's son ascended, but instead of finding his dearest Rapunzel, he found the enchantress, gazed at him with wicked and venomous looks. "Ah," she cried mockingly, "you would fetch your dearest, but the beautiful bird sits no longer singing in the nest. The cat has got it, and will scratch out your eyes as well. Rapunzel is lost to you. You will never see her again." The king's son was beside himself with pain, and in his desperate, he leaped down from the tower. He escaped with his life, but the thorns into which he fell pierced his eyes. Then he wandered quite blind about the forest, ate nothing but roots and berries, and did naught but lament and weep over the loss of his dearest wife. Thus he roamed about in misery for some years, and at length came to the desert where Rapunzel, with the twins to which she gave birth, a boy and a girl, lived in wretchedness. He heard a voice, and it seemed so familiar to him that he went towards it. And when he approached, Rapunzel knew him, and fell on his neck and wept. Two of her tears wetted his eyes, and they grew clear again, and he could see with them as before. He led her to his kingdom, where he was joyfully received, and they lived for a long time afterwards, happy and content.
I really liked it. I really enjoyed the reading. I enjoyed the story.
Films are loved by billions of people around the world. You may not know that some of their most famous titles have been based on real.
Here you go. I don't know why that was on, but there you go.
Oh, I thought you did a good job.
You liked it?
Yep, yeah, I liked it. I lost my lighter. Hold on.
Kelly Reynolds, hello. Zurk, thank you. Thank you. That's going to be released on this channel 9:30 in the morning. So, did you see my other 2 or 3 that I did on here? Well, she muted herself. Good morning, Kelly Reynolds.
Yeah, I saw your other ones. I had to find my lighter.
Oh. Dora says, y'all know Leslies mean booby pics, right? I don't know anybody in booby pics. I already sent out all the baby pics that I needed to send out who I owe.
To who?
Huh?
To who?
To the ones that I owe a booby pic to. That's who I sent one to.
That's who you sent one to.
Yep. Well, where's mine then? I didn't know I owed you a booby pic. Say a hi.
I really liked the first picture that you had presented, and I really liked the castle picture, the second castle with the bridge.
Yeah.
Like those 2 pictures, it was kind of good. It was easy to like.
I like the one
stop into the sword.
I like the one garden picture too.
Yeah, I like the garden picture. Yeah. Yeah, they just kind of help you like kind of drift off into the story, and like you can kind of see this going on in these little area. You know, I don't know.
Yeah, I had very little pictures to choose from for the prince and Rapunzel. I had like 8 to choose from. And then the witch one only had 3. So.
Yeah, I don't know if you really needed those, but.
Huh?
So I don't know if you really needed those, but I mean, they're good in there. But those other ones are the ones that I really like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, we married you, owe me, and everything pick. Oh my God. See, Les ask for whips and chains every night. No, I don't. I'm gonna put that on my news desk. No whips and chains allowed.
No.
Or involved. It hurts the Les.
How boring.
Well, I like a good spanking once in a while. A good one. I don't need blood brought to,
Right.
Don't need the blood.
Chains can be fun.
And y'all know lesbian lying then. Oh jeez. Nope. That's why Dar scares me.
I don't think Dar scares you.
Dar scares me.
I think you're intrigued.
No, I'm not. Not in that area.
Oh, where's my Lisa at?
I don't know where anybody's at, actually. I have no idea. I haven't talked to Lisa all day. Of course, I slept all day, but hey.
I did too.
And like hell, I could take a nap right now.
My nephew went home. I crashed.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
It scares Les because she likes it. Oh, no.
That's right, Dar. She's scared that people are going to know she likes it.
I personally don't care if people know I like it, but I don't.
Tell us.
I don't. I don't. Deny less. Oh, major deja vu going on right here. Oh, fucking A. Major deja vu.
Oh, really?
Yes. Really, big time. It's so much deja vu, I swear I already lived this.
What do you mean?
Huh?
What do you mean?
For the last minute and a half. Even what I'm doing now, cheesy cow. I wonder if something good or something bad's about to happen.
Something good. Positive thinking.
Who knows?
Always positive thinking.
I don't know with my luck. But yeah, I can't wait to get the. I hope it's all good. I do hope it's all good, but I know my luck.
It'll be good, Les. You gotta get good vibes.
So, Chris, I'm here. Just been really busy at work. I kind of figured you were listening at work. Tuesday, dude. I'm going to need you bad. When he said the last few days, conversation, she said she's had too. I'm gonna need this part isn't deja vu, so I'm gonna need you bad, Chris. You need to show me a few things so I don't have to ask you and bother you. And you need to let me do it because I don't know how to publish the other two I got. I've had a rough couple of days, burnt sage tonight, and much calmer now. Good vibes and electricity, but only a little. Not like a car battery or nothing. Well, we know where Dar's mind's at.
I'm putting my nephews to work.
What?
I'm putting my nephews to work.
Your what to work?
My nephews.
Oh, doing what?
I am going to have them make paper clay fairy houses, like night lights and lamps and outdoor decoration, and stick ponies to start out with. But
For your house?
No, to sell at a craft fair.
Oh.
Yeah. Because they're both too young to get jobs, but they both want money. So I thought, this is a good idea. Get pretty much free materials. All you got to buy is some glue. And
Free labor,
yeah.
basically.
And I get to spend time with them. No, not free labor, because they're going to be making money off of it too. Yeah, I'm not stingy with them. But it gives me time with them. It gives me an excuse to make them come to my house.
Mm-mm-mm.
Hard when they're teenagers. They get too busy.
I ain't saying nothing. God, I can't lick my lips.
Can't lick your lips.
There.
That's not good.
No, it turns Dar on.
Turns Dar on.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yep. I don't know why. I almost licked him again. Leslie licking whips and chains. She feels happy every time she turns her head and looks Dar in the eye and says, "Whoop it till it shines. Whoop it till it shines." Oh my God. No.
It shines.
I don't think so.
Oh.
Oh my gosh. Well, I'm going to go ahead and end this because believe it or not, I've got work to do and I feel like I'm going to sleep.
I need to go to bed too. So well, thanks for having me on. Good night, everybody.
Thank you for coming on. I really appreciate it. Thank you, everybody in the chat. I really appreciate it. Appreciate you coming in. I hope everybody has a great night and great day, and we'll talk later. Remember, I take Monday through Friday off again, so y'all have a good night.